Step up, step down. This is assessment, looks at the same thing as we did with the squat. We want to see the angle of the knee, the activity of the ankle, and of course, balance. With a squat, we don't have as much balance concern, so this is going to be more of an assessment, again, of balance and single leg activity. All right, Cassie, if you would, go ahead and get position. So what I'd like to have people do is start with their testing leg up. And I'm going to ask Cassie to go up and bring the other leg up into 90-degree hip flexion. Very good. And stand tall. Good. And come on down. Just give me a few of those. Very good. Assessing balance. Balance on movement. The ability to do this. The strength to come up on a platform. The stability of the knee, the ankle, and the hip. Go ahead and just go ahead and give me a few more. Good. Looking for that position of the knee to see if that's a factor. Seeing how the foot is creating. Seeing there's hyperpronation. Doing very well. Go ahead and switch to the other side for me. Remember, asymmetries are what we're looking for when we're testing single legs, single arms. Very good. Abilities. Get the client feedback. How does that feel? One from the left to the right. Which one? This seems easier?
This feels a little weaker.
This feels a little weaker? Okay. What we're going to look for is if there's any shifting, pre-shifting of the weight to try to get up there, whether they're struggling with repetitions. We can test endurance. How many can you do on one leg? How fast can you do it? We can tweak all those type of testing. Testing is numerous. You can do whatever as long as your test is going to go after a certain thing that you're looking for. So that's a key. We want to test for a certain purpose. So step downs. So this is more of a concentric strengthening test, the step up. The step down is going to look at eccentric strength and balance. All right, guys, so you're going to start up position. And the cue is to go down and touch the heel to the floor and have no weight transfer and come back up. So this is control and eccentrics. We're going to look at that foot to see if she hyperpronates. If she hyperpronates, that's a situation of weakness in the plantar aspect of the foot, the inability to keep the foot in a neutral, stable position. We're going to drop down. If that knee goes in, it's the same thing. Look at the foot, look at the hip. Is there eccentric strength in the gluteal muscles and deep external rotators that keep that femur in a neutral position, or is it going into internal rotation because of weakness? As she goes down, is there a lateral hip shift of her pelvis to compensate for the strength deficit in the lateral hip musculature? As she goes down, is she leaning to the same side of the leg to compensate for that? So this goes off single leg balance testing that we did previously. But this is now adding a verticality component, making it a little bit more difficult. So look at both sides. We'll have you do both sides since I just said that. Assess asymmetries, correct, and look for mobility, strength, and stability when you do this. How's that feel?
Good.
All right, very good. And remember, pain is going to be a guide also. If something causes pain, then we have to degress the exercise and go after it until we can build up success. Thank you, Cassie.
Yep.